All right, we're diving into something pretty deep today. We're going to talk about a single habit that does way more than just build discipline. It actually promises to show you who you really are, deep, deep down. Let's get into it.
So let me just ask you, straight up, do you think you're a disciplined person? Motivated? I think most of us would say yeah, especially if we're hitting our goals, at work or in the gym. But what if I told you there's a kind of discipline that those worldly goals, they don't even scratch the surface of?
So here's the core idea we're digging into. The journey of memorizing the Quran is like the ultimate mirror. Seriously, it can show you the real gap between the disciplined person you think you are and the person you actually are when the rewards aren't shiny and immediate. It's so easy to feel disciplined when you're getting things done in the dunya, right? In the world. But what the source author found is that this one habit, memorizing the Quran, it just operates on a totally different frequency. It's the real deal, a true test that separates the discipline we project from the discipline we actually possess.
And let's be real for a second. Trying to build a deep, focused habit like this one, it has literally never been harder than it is right now. We are living in a world that feels like it was specifically designed to just shatter our focus into a million pieces. I mean, just look at this list of our modern enemies. You've got these crazy, realistic video games, AI feeds that know you better than you know yourself, and the endless ping, ping, ping of notifications. All of this makes a slow, quiet, and sometimes tedious task like memorization feel, well, almost impossible. The world wants you to get everything right now. And that brings us to maybe the most important point from the source. The idea that this habit, this work, it works on you more than you work on it. It's not just about getting words into your head. It's a process that is actively reshaping your character from the inside out. And this slide just nails how it happens. You start out, you memorize some new verses, you're making progress. And that ego gets a little boost, right? You're thinking, yeah, I got this. But then you get a little too comfortable, maybe you skip your revision for a day or two, and poof, it starts to fade. And you are humbled, right back to square one. That cycle, right there, that's what forges you. And that mirror we talked about? It starts reflecting your whole day. It exposes all those little moments you say, I'll do it later, and then the day just evaporates. You look at your screen time at the end of the day, and the truth is just staring you in the face. Hours just gone, wasted on stuff that doesn't matter. So this all leads to a really heavy question. When you're pursuing something this meaningful, this profound, what is the real emotional price you pay for letting it go? It's so much more than just forgetting a few words. The source shares this just devastating story about a brother who had memorized the entire Quran. I mean, can you imagine that achievement? But he got comfortable. He went years without revising it, and he lost it. All of it. The author says he could literally hear the brokenness in his voice. It's like being handed a treasure chest full of diamonds and then just letting it fall into the ocean. But that feeling of profound loss is exactly what shows you how valuable this is in the first place. Because on the other side of this huge, huge challenge is a reward that is unlike anything our modern world can offer you. It's a kind of satisfaction that goes way beyond all the glitz and glamour. Just look at this breakdown. On one side, you've got all the external stuff our culture is obsessed with. Likes, praise, public recognition. It's all fleeting. And on the other side, integrity, character growth, a meaningful life. I mean, it's not even a fair fight, is it? And the author makes this crystal clear. He says that out of everything he's ever done, some of the absolute deepest, most pure satisfaction he's ever felt was from just sitting alone in a room and seeing himself make progress. No audience, no applause, just quiet, powerful, meaningful growth. And then there's that peak experience, that feeling when you're reciting for your teacher and a whole page just flows out of you, perfectly. No stumbles, no mistakes, just flow. According to the source, there is absolutely nothing else in the world that feels like that. So this is what it all boils down to. The whole journey, it's not really about how many pages you've done or how many chapters you finished. The real goal is the person you become along the way. Think about it. When you show up for this, day in and day out, even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it, you are literally molding yourself into someone who has integrity, someone who keeps their promises. And maybe most importantly, you become someone who keeps the promises you make to yourself. And this is the final piece of advice we get from the source. Don't just track the pages. Track who you are becoming.
The whole point isn't to have an accomplishment to show off. The point is for these words to genuinely get inside you and change you.
And that really is the question to leave you with. It's not about the quantity. It's about the quality of the transformation. For this habit, or any other big thing you take on in your life, the real question is, who are you becoming because of it?